أعزائي المشاهدين، أسعد الله أوقاتكم وأهلا وسهلا بكم في برنامج إماراتي، حيث نستضيف لكم خيرة من دولة الإمارات. واليوم نستضيف لكم السيد أحمد عادل حبيب. Mr. Ahmed, thank you for your great welcoming, and we are happy to be here today with you.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. Can you tell us more about Mr. Ahmed?
First of all, for having me and everyone. My name is Ahmed Adel Habib. I was a commercial airline pilot for a company called Emirates Airlines, and I served in the UAE Air Force for about 17 years before moving into now artificial intelligence and real estate in Dubai, which has pretty much been my passion since a young age. And I decided to launch my company, Teerya Real Estate, which is the embodiment of all our hard work. And we aim to put Dubai on the map using our technology.
Okay. Which year you established the company?
The company was established 2.5 years ago, but you can say I was in real estate for at least 20 years. Yeah,
so also you told me that you have another business, AI intelligence. Can you tell us more about it?
Absolutely. Actually, the artificial intelligence unit is, I'm the head of engineering there. I've completed about a 6-month accelerator program, and since as long as I can remember, the moment I saw a television or a computer, that was it for me. I was always involved in technologies such as cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and Ethereum, which this entire house was at one point an operation in crypto. But that led me to, further led me into understanding the markets better and really falling in love with growing your wealth, trading. And real estate is a perfect example of how AI can benefit specific industries, because I truly believe that the entire industry can be almost 100% automated. As in, I'm aiming to achieve to build an AI company that can compete with traditional companies, just to show the world that you can have these systems not just benefiting you, but benefiting your teammates as well, improving efficiency, reducing overall workload, while at the same time the widespread adoption in UAE being one of the countries that have invested the most in AI systems, having our own ministry of AI. Yeah. And the support we get from the local government and the entire society as a whole. Dubai is optimized and aiming to achieve AI dominance, and I definitely see my role here being perfectly fit as someone who's loved technology our whole lives, and being able to bring it to the world is something I'm really excited for. Yeah.
So the AI tools together with the real estate, I think it will make it easy for you. So how can you guide us with the specifics details, how you can manage both of them and to help you in real estate also?
I'll give you an example of this. Many people have heard of maybe Property Finder or Bayut. At a recent interview, I was speaking to the Property Finder team, and they said, Ahmed, in this business, if you don't answer the phone in 4 minutes, it will reduce your chance of conversion by 40%. If you, for example, want to call another in any other industry, say you want to check on a ticket, there's nothing quite so severe as not answering your phone. Yeah. So when I was looking at the overall landscape, first of all, the real estate market here, when I stopped flying a few years ago, I saw Dubai growing into a place where we will home more than just 200 nationalities that we have here. Artificial intelligence systems, for example, let me give you one specific example. When I started marketing and launching my campaigns, I was receiving about 15 calls per day. I was only answering 4 or 5. With the AI systems, I have now scaled my ability to answer up to 50 calls at the same time. And 1 year ago, when people heard the AI systems, they would close the phone, because it was not, the language was very machine mechanicized. But if you hear the calls now, even when I tell people that that's an AI system, they don't believe it.
Yeah, they make it more humanity now.
It's more human, more nuanced. Yeah. And as someone who's actually looked into the way AI systems are operating and accelerating, the world has seen every year 10 or 20% increase in performance. Now we are seeing 1,000 times. So that's 100,000% improvements in performance, not in 1 year, in 6 months. So the systems that we used 7 months ago are not the same systems as you use today. And to be able to keep ahead of that curve required a lot of study, a lot of work from a lot of people, but I do see AI being a technology that will, for the first time, I always tell people, apart from the bad news and The fact that it's used, for so many different purposes, I see AI leading the world into an age of abundance, where everyone will be able to operate much more efficiently, using less resources. My agents, who would spend 70% of their time doing administrative work, now don't do any of it. The AI systems do everything on the back end, and they are free to, instead of spending 8 or 9 hours every day almost in paperwork, now they are focusing only on the business. Their stress levels have reduced, their operational efficiency has increased, and it's only getting better over time.
I think that's what makes real estate also special for you, that you have the AI company together to help you to growth. Can you tell us more about, we know now this is open market for real estate. What makes the company special than the others and difference?
We have received some of the most amazing, let's say, initiatives from the local developers here. Last year it was announced that EMAR, Damak, Shoba, Ellington, some of the biggest developers, the names who have built the Dubai city skyline.
The big shark.
The big shark, the Shark Tank, the Sajwani family in particular from Damak. They've taken an amazing initiative to try to bolster UAE nationals inside the real estate workforce. As of this year, it was recorded that there are approximately 20,000 real estate agents, and of which less than 3% are UAE national. So they said, let's come together, let's try and see if we can bring our people here and give them some advantages. And if it wasn't for their support, and to give you a more specific example, things like getting early access to property, exclusive access to some of the most amazing developments. And I look up to many of the families, not just Mohammed Al-Abar, who built downtown. Everyone came together and said, we're going to give you a lot of, let's say, subsidies that will allow you to enter the market. And it's really been an incredible journey, صراحة يعني. It's, I wasn't expecting the kind of support when I opened my license. If many people who are watching this know, when you open a business license in Dubai, the next day you will start to get calls for service providers or something of that nature.
Actually, this was my next question. How you find the process for opening new company?
I opened a company 10 years ago in Dubai, which was probably the best learning experience till now. I could not believe how streamlined it was compared to 10 years ago. And even after I opened my second company, the AI company, within the span of those 2 years, it was even better. Things have become digitized, streamlined, and of course, there's always some specific delays, but after having spoken to a lot of my colleagues who have companies outside, it's a dream. It was very streamlined, very, very straightforward. It's impressive, actually.
For the hiring system, I think there is a difference between hiring for real estate and hiring for AI company.
Absolutely.
Can you tell us more about it? Most of them, I think they are freelance for the AI.
Many people are freelancers, and I think you can teach or you can give the skills to be a good broker to an AI engineer, but it's not the same the other way around. So I focused really on hiring talented programmers and developers for whom understanding of regulation, compliance, which is a very big deal in this industry. This is, we are prone to international monetary compliance, know your customers, KYC protocol. These are things which are very well understood by programmers. But if in the beginning it was actually a very interesting, learning curve. I actually managed to train as well our real estate agents who found it very simple to adopt the technology. So I tell everyone this, AI is not just a buzzword, it's something that will, it will give people who didn't have a chance before. It's a very beautiful thing, yeah.
About the chances, also, can you give advice for the new one who's trying to enter the market, real estate market? Is there any advice?
All of the information that you need in terms of understanding the regulation and rules, if you're thinking about it, is available publicly on the Dubai Land Department website. So the UAE government is very transparent. They keep the rules up to date on a regular basis. I would say that that's a very good starting point. And then after that, when I first started studying AI, someone who's never written programming or code before, a little bit of HTML when I was younger. So definitely do your preparation. If you're entering the real estate market, understand that there's a lot of competition. It's not Many people have this impression that, you know, you know, they've watched TV shows and it's very glamorized. And to bring expectations down, to temper your expectations, if you do the study, you will get the best support here. We have the best real estate market. We are seeing, despite having an oversupply, we are still seeing growth here. Whereas if you look at the global industries, UAE is still below 60 or 70% below what is the prices in Europe or both the East and the West. And we're opening the new airport in 2 years' time, 2 to 3 years, Al Maktoum Airport, which is going to increase international passengers from 18 million to 220 million per year. Remember, Dubai's population is 4 million.
Yeah.
So I think that I'm very bullish on the UAE market more than ever. And I tell people that if you wanted to enter, this is a beautiful time to come in. Take your time. It's the calm before the storm, as I like to put it. When the airport reaches full capacity, I still find it hard to understand how 220 million people will come to such a small city. But it will definitely inflate the prices. And there's a global demand right now because of depreciation, taxation. From my understanding, from my friends and my colleagues, from the Western side of things, the latest government rules and taxation laws for real estate are inhibiting growth. Whereas in the Middle East, here we are promoting the growth of individuals. We want people to succeed. We want you to succeed. And to do your study, one example is, for example, one of my agents is in Australia. It took him 6 months to complete his real estate license and broker card. Here it will take you a few weeks to study. Everything is streamlined. There's a fixed digital process, and your knowledge is tested, and you're given an answer straight away. And you can throw yourself into the market. And the best way to learn is by doing, to be honest. Yeah.
That is the most important thing, to build the trust between the client and the company. How you find this, the after sales and the feedback from the buyer? How you build this trust between the client and the company?
The buyer's success.
Yeah.
If 1 dirham here equals 4 dirhams correction, 1 dirham here equals 2 dirhams conservatively in 5 years. But if you look at the global numbers, 1 dirham مثلا in Canada, which is seeing 20% depreciation per quarter.
Yeah.
Right? 1 dirham is in 3 years in some of these places is 0.2, whereas here 1 dirham is 2. So 0.2 to 2 dirhams is a huge delta. It's a huge difference.
There is a gap in the average, yeah.
It's a huge change. There's very few places in the world where I tell people, you know, the average return on investment here is 8 to 10% per annum. And I tell people that if I only get you 8 to 10%, then it's a stain on my record, because I've done a very bad job.
Yeah.
You can almost buy anything here, and within the center of Dubai, you still have access to some of the most beautiful locations. I was a pilot for 18 years. I flew for Emirates Airlines. I remember traveling to cities where there would be a coffee shop that's opening, and you could come after 1 year and the coffee shop is still under construction. Here in 1 year, the map has changed.
Yeah.
You know, the
I
map
think
has changed.
it's daily changing in Dubai and UAE.
It is, yeah, absolutely.
Is there any thanks message you need to send it for the important people in your journey?
I would not be here without my family, without the support of our government, without the support of His Excellency Mohammed bin Rashid and the initiatives they've taken for the people, just to cater for everyone. And of course to my teammates who spent a lot of long nights with me. And starting a company is Elon Musk said it's like chewing glass and staring into the darkness.
Yeah.
This is exactly what starting a company is. So it's not something, you will discover a lot about yourself in the process that you didn't know, builds your character. And I definitely like to say a thank you to everyone who's watching this as well. The support of the community we've received has been amazing. And to allow people to see their wealth grow and to thrive and to make Dubai a home is something that gives me great joy. As someone who is both, my father is Emirati and my mother is from India. I have 2 homes here.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a blessing to see the growth of everyone. Thank you.
Mr. Ahmed, thank you for your time. We
Pleasure.
had a great time discussing this.
It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
إماراتي ليلي إماراتي